Hi, I'm Rob Emanuel. In this video, I'll show you how easy it is to build a database-driven app using Microsoft's PostgreSQL VS Code extension and GitHub Copilot agent mode. Let's jump right in. We see here a Docker Postgres server that I set up with our extension, which we call PGSQL for short. I need a new database for my app, so I simply ask GitHub Copilot agent mode to add it. The agent uses PGSQL tools to connect to the server and create the database, prompting me to confirm modifications. For this demo, I'll select Allow in this session, letting Copilot use the tool without further confirmation in this chat session. I'm building an app focused on brewery data, so I ask Copilot to import data from the Open Brewery DB project, a community-driven open source dataset. Copilot downloads the CSV, creates a table, and loads the data into my database. Every query executed by Copilot gets logged to the PGSQL query history, so I'm able to see exactly what Copilot has run. Next, I ask Copilot to visualize the database schema, which brings up the PGSQL schema visualization tool. I notice this dataset includes latitude and longitude, so I ask Copilot to convert these into a PostGIS geometry column. The change updates in the visualization immediately, enabling quick iteration of schema design. Now that the data is in Postgres, I can have Copilot write and run queries based on my natural language questions. Notice that Copilot effectively uses the PostGIS extension and even directly geocodes Philadelphia. Next, let's build an API for our app. Switching to the O4 mini reasoning model, I instruct Copilot to create a Python fast API-based server that serves the brewery data in GeoJSON format, a popular geospatial standard. Copilot builds the application, including dependencies, and writes an endpoint that uses precise SQL queries, leveraging the full context provided by PGSQL. With just a small amount of off-screen work to set up my environment, I run the API server and test the GeoJSON endpoint, retrieving data for one of the breweries. Now that we have our API, it's time to build the front end. I ask Copilot to create a single-page web app displaying breweries on a map. Copilot generates the front end and modifies the fast API server accordingly. Copilot chose a popular open source web mapping framework called Leaflet, which can display the GeoJSON fetched from the API. After restarting the server and opening in my browser, we can see an interactive map of all of the breweries in the dataset. Finally, to expand this simple app into something more impactful, I envision a Wikipedia-style platform that enables more engagement with the dataset. I work with Copilot to modify the database schema to support these more advanced features. Copilot updates my schema and offers to apply the corresponding changes to my codebase. But we'll stop here for now. As you've seen, the Microsoft PostgreSQL VS Code extension and GitHub Copilot can empower you to quickly build database-driven applications from back-end to front-end and supercharge your workflow.